Have you ever stared at a tie and thought to yourself, how on earth do I make this look good? Or maybe you learned the classic knot, but you want to add some spice for different occasions. Today, I'll be demonstrating how to tie different styles for different occasions. At first glance, tying a tie might seem like a small, unimportant skill, but in reality, it's one of those simple abilities that can make a surprisingly big difference in one's life. You might think tying a tie is just something that old-fashioned adults do, but it's actually a super useful skill. A tie isn't just perceived as a fabric, but it can be viewed as confidence. If you show up somewhere with a neatly tied knot, it shows you care about how you present yourself. Whether it's for a school event, a job interview, or even a special occasion. At my school, it's a part of the dress code to wear a shirt and tie every day. So over the years, I've had to pick up the skill of tying a tie every morning. Today, I'll be showing you the 3 most commonly known knot types, starting off with the 4-in-hand knot, which is the most classic and known knot of them all. Then I'll show you the half Windsor knot, and then on to the full Windsor knot. The 4-in-hand knot is a narrow asymmetrical style that can be used for everyday use or a more casual or non-formal event. So first of all, you're going to get your tie and you're going to flip your collar up like this. You're going to want the big part to be hanging way lower than the narrow part. So first step, you take the thick side over the narrow. Then you wrap around, or wrap under the knot. Then while keeping your finger here, you're gonna wrap over the knot and keeping this gap right here. Then you take the big part and you pull it through the loop as so. Then with that space that you created, you're gonna put the thick part through this loop. Then you get to about here. Then, to tighten your knot or change how it looks, you can pull down or tighten it up. Then a tie also has these loops on the back to put the narrow side through to create a better look. Then, flip your collar down, straighten it up, and it's just right. That's the 4-in-hand knot. Now onto the half Windsor knot. You're going to take the big part and you're going to put it over the small part. Then with the first step, you're going to go under as so, like this. Or through the loop, sorry. Now you want to go under the knot and keep this finger here to create some space. Then you go through the loop and back down through this opening that you created. Then pull and you have the half Windsor knot. And tighten it up. Mine's a little short, it shouldn't look like this, but that's the knot right there. Now, the full Windsor knot. This is the hardest knot of them all. And this is the most formal looking knot. So you're gonna wanna get it to about pretty high because this takes up the most fabric while tying. So you're gonna wanna take the big part over the small. Then you take the big part through the loop like this and pull it over to the side like this. Then you take the big part under the knot and back through the loop like this. So now you have it like this. Now keep your finger here, cross around, keep some space, and then take the big part and go through the loop. Now you're here. Now with that loop that you created, put it through and tighten. Now you have the full Windsor knot like this. Then tighten to however you would like. And there you go.